Agreement in Washington? Maybe. Okay, a group of bipartisan senators is hoping to introduce a bill that would shut down government-run Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. So would the end of these government-sponsored agencies that give out mortgages be a good or bad thing for the U.S. housing market? Would it really lead to the collapse, or could it be a great thing? Joining me now, the hosts of the National Real Estate Post, Brian Stevens and Frank Garay. You know, I called you guys mouthy in a tease. I hope you're okay.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It's happened before.
We've been called a lot worse, I'll tell you that.
I can imagine. Well, listen, you're in the mortgage, I guess, focus. So let's get to this issue. Why would it be a bad thing to get rid of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac? Frank, where do you stand on this issue? And again, let's remind people that a lot of people who are lower income are able to get their mortgages through Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac.
Yeah, right, exactly. If Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac were to go away, it would be pretty much catastrophic. First of all, trying to get private, industry to come in and take their place would be a pretty big undertaking. But let's face the facts: Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, right here, right now, they had some problems here in the recent past. But prior to that, they were fantastic, and now they're amazing. They have record profits. They've got they're pretty much the only source that most of our lenders can funnel their loans through to get bought and sold. It would be devastating to lose Fannie and Freddie.
And let's be clear about this. Fannie and Freddie are going nowhere. I don't care what anybody says about this. They're going nowhere. And the reason is very simple. A, they're making money like hand over fist. Right now, you've got Timothy Geithner, you've got Ben Bernanke, and you've got DeMarco from FHFA having money baths. I mean,
Okay,
they're making
hold on.
more money than they have ever made in the history
and he'd
of Fannie
be
Mae and
mad
Freddie
at
Mac.
me if I said he was still around, because he's happy to leave these issues. It's Jack Lew at Treasury, and I know what you're saying. These guys are looking at, and you're saying they're taking money baths because these companies are making a lot of money. But the issue you point out, Brian and Frank, is that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are encouraging people to miss their mortgage payments. Where's your proof of that? And what does that mean?
Well, they certainly are. I mean, the big issue that everybody has with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac is they took over a $300 million bailout. It's the biggest bailout in the history of the world, but they have, over the past couple of years, paid that money back by and large. Now, Fannie Mae's been around for 76 years. They've had 4 bad years. They've been very philanthropic, and we should just call a mulligan on those years. Here's the deal. What they've done is they've increased their G fee, which is the guarantee fee that they get, and that's how they're making their money. But it's very strange what's taken place with respect to what's going on with all these foreclosures and people who just are not making their payments for a variety of reasons. It could be a strategic type of default, or it could be, simply somebody who can't make their payment. What Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have done here, and I want you guys to hear this, over the past few months, they have made a decision to where if somebody simply misses their payment, and it's a loan that's backed by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, which, by the way, over 70% of all the loans in the country are backed by them, if you just miss your payment, your servicer is then required to send you paperwork, which is going to give you a no documentation, a no credit, a no cost, a no appraisal, which, by the way, these are all terms for subprime loans.
I know.
They are giving you a refinance.
That's a good thing, Frank?
I don't think it's a good thing.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
This thing all came about as it was a political move, in my opinion. But no, it's a horrible move.
Listen, when you borrow money, there's an understanding. Would you not agree? If you borrow money from me, the assumption is that you're going to pay me back based on the terms of whatever that agreement was. I think everybody understands this.
So.
Right. Agreed?
I would agree with that.
But what we're saying right now with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac is now throw that whole thing out the window right now. All you have to do is not make your payment. And by the way, let me tell you this. You can miss your payment for up to 2 years.
Nice.
Now, right. Can you imagine that?
Think of the wave runners.
Oh, my God. I'm going to get a quad runner. I'm going to get a wave runner. I'm going to get a toy hauler. I'm going to get a whole bunch of things.
I'm going to get rims.
You can miss your loan for
rims.
I'm going to get
for 2 years. You can miss your payment,
television.
and then you get all
exactly.
That. Okay, you guys,
let's take a
we
break.
have to go, but we want to have you back, and we're going to watch this because Senator Bob Corker and Senator Mark Warner, the bipartisan team here, want this to happen. They want to get rid of Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. On our screen, Brian and Frank say never going to happen. We'll watch closely.
Never going to happen.
Okay.
Never.
And
never.
I see, Frank, you trimmed the mullet.
I didn't trim it. I just combed it back.
Oh, man, that's scary.
Just trying to hide it.
Not good for our demo. Good to see you both. Brian Stevens and Frank Garay, hosts of the National Real Estate Post. Check them out. They're getting millions of hits. Take a different look at mortgages. Ashley, over to you.
Love it.